35 home runs. You could be me, me, I'm a classic man. I'm a classic man. A classic man.
Teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. Scott Richards is in that spotlight as he comes into this game riding an impressive 20-game hitting streak. Steve, Eric, what have you seen from him lately that's been making him successful, and how long you think he can ride this?
Well, it's really impossible to know how long he can keep this thing rolling. But I will say that he really looks like he's in a zone right now. I mean, when you think about it, even the balls that he doesn't hit particularly hard are still finding holes for him and doing some damage.
Yeah, Steve, he does seem to have...
Time for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Scott Richards gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first two games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Scott Richards stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Oh, and guys, he absolutely hammered that pitch. When you're talking about a long home run, they all count the same, but goodness gracious, was that thing hit.
Cueto gets the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
And at this point, I don't think you can...
Matt Duffy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Richards moves over. Oh, no, it drops. Joe Panic digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
This one's flared out toward left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there. And that retires the side. Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Matt Duffy comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Richards is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the Giants. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Johnny Cueto. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you wound up turning.
God damn it, they gave me a day off. Gave me a day. Well, I'll be number 48, damn it. James Shields' ERA last 10 games 1.69.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Scott Richards will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
420.
Well, we can show you the replay here, but I'm not all that convinced.
Digging in the switch hitter, Scott Richards, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kemp on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone. Scott Richards will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And a rather easy first out. Melvin Upton Jr. will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Richards has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Scott Richards strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Lined back over second. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious.
Summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Derek Norris will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Hellickson pauses, 1-2 on its way. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair after 1.
You guys want to see a replay? That was awesome.
Scott Richards will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to left center field. Upton looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yes. I thought that was too high.
So a solo shot here to left center field. 38th home run of the season for him. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
390. Oh.
Wow, he is proven to be a real...
Melvin Upton Jr. will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
And with that, now to the plate, Alexi Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Richards shading to his right.
Moonwalk,
Two gone.
moonwalk. I got it.
In now, Scott Richards. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Back goes Jay to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Leading off the inning, Brett Wallace, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Scott Richards will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
To put the blue line after this series for the Dodgers.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Kemp is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Scott Richards will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Taken high and deep to right. Kemp looking up. Gone!
She was a walk right there.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Oh, and insurance runs come at a premium at this late stage of the...
Scott Richards is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Amarista is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Hector Neris is on out of the bullpen now. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, James Shields. Take a snapshot of that.
James Shields is awesome. He would be a good Boston Red Sox. Trade David Price to the White Sox for James Shields. Gotta bring that facial hair. Oh yeah. Yes. I wish I could get the MVP, but I'm gonna get Rookie of the Year. 39 ding dongs.
A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week. Scott Richards will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Carl Crawford will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Richards moves over. Oh no, he missed it. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable. Odubel Herrera will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Richards is there, 2 down. Leading off the inning, Scott Richards, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. Scott Richards will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunity. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the score.
And hit deep to left center. Looking up is Herrera. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters are have been getting their chores done.
Only their third hit of the ball game so far.
Yasiel Puig ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, if this is a day game, this is a...
Scott Richards will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Very sweet, that defensive right there.
He pulls this one into right. Puig is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but...
Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Scott Richards will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2. Justin Turner stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Moving under it, Richards. And that's the 3rd out.
Nice.
Scott Richards is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Line drive to center field, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And as our graphic will illustrate in terms of team. So striding in, number 49, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for out number 2. Scott Richards comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Scott Richards will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
Jansen comes set. Here it comes. Shot towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Chase Utley. Don't put that.
Told you they weren't going to let me play the final game in a series. Some fuckers. We ain't kids no more. By bunting up. Come on, you piece of fuck. Control training. Ooh, damn. 3,000 points? What the hell? Oh, what the hell? They raised the point value. Oh, is that center? Yes, 931 points. That's good. Fuck, that's not. Stay center. God damn it. Got it. Oh, only 200 training points? What the hell? I'm a classic, man. Ooh, Buddy Carlisle. Classic, man. You could be me, me. I'm a classic, man. See, I'm a classic, man.
With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Scott Richards will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Blackman going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home, and Hundley's tag will not be in time. He's safe at home plate.
In the end, this will be an RBI single off the...
Into the box now, Scott Richards, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Barnes is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second. Scott Richards will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Barnes. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. DJ LeMahieu will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Scott Richards gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he is in there. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slapped it. And guys, the Phillies able to claim this victory thanks in no small part to the contributions of this man on the mound, Jeremy Hellickson. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Philadelphia Phillies.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, game 2 of this 3. Jose Reyes will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
This is a classic.
Scott Richards will start things out for the Phillies with the dangerous Ryan Howard waiting on deck.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds. Charlie Blackmon will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Settling in now, Scott Richards. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. Scott Richards will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Blackmon racing back.
No, it's gone.
He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Scott Richards stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. So a solo shot down the line in left. 41st home run of the year for him. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
These guys are maybe starting to put this game out of reach. This is a solo shot, and it pushes the lead up to 3. So now it'll take a pretty big collapse in the top of the 9th not to give this home crowd the victory they're looking for.
Mark Reynolds stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Oh, and he botches it. Reyes rounds third. He's headed for home. In to score is the runner from first. Tying run headed home. And he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over.
Wow, talk about an exciting finish. I mean, you can't fault the aggressive play right here. Trying to score as the tying run, it was going to take a great play to get him, and sure enough, That's what they got, and they preserved the one-run victory.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others. Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philly. Scott Richards will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
That's 475,
So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 42 on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
447.
So striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Richards is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Richards ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Scott Richards digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hard liner to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Scott Richards strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Scott Richards.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Scott Richards will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His 2nd home run of the ball.
Scott Richards stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Jose Reyes makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
It's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Oh, and he botches it. On second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. He's around third, not done yet. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
That's gonna do it for today's stream. Wrecking balls inside my brain. In me. The friends and I taste and sleep. Words in too deep. I'm too deep.